Hello, ladies and gents, and awesome day on this beautiful Monday. Have a good day as always. Being said, let's get to the main vocal point of today's video. So, guys, we're going to talk, in my opinion, today a little bit about President Donald Trump is federalizing Washington, D.C. So, Donald Trump wants to federalize Washington, D.C., which he's trying to get all the crime down, remove all the homeless people. He said on the Truth Social post he's going to remove all the homeless people, and then the criminals, they know what they're going. They're going right to jail. So Trump's trying to take, federal action in Washington, D.C., which makes sense, because really, what has the Washington, D.C. government really has done? Not counting President Trump, but what has they done to stop crime? Stop homelessness? Nothing. And we're trying to do the same thing, fix these broken cities up. And I get it, you want to give some power to the state government. But at one point, we got to fix the problem with our country. If the state government or the local government not going to fix the problem, eventually I think the national government and Donald Trump needs to come in and fix things. I think you need to do that, in my personal opinion. Like Gavin Newsom, for example. Let's go to California for a minute. I'm checking on California. California is a complete disaster. High inflation, lots of homeless people, lots of illegal immigrants still there, even though ICE is still trying to get them out of the country. It's in crime. Oh yeah, crime's really high there. So California is a disaster right now. The wildfires happened about 5 months ago. They're still burned down a lot of stuff. So California is not a great place to live right now. I know they have the beaches and mountains, but the politics there is a disaster, and Gavin Newsom has been a train wreck as a governor there. So, yeah, the state, I think you got at one point, you got to look at, if the state government's not going to do anything, I think the national government really needs to step in. And I get the points, and we should let the national state government do its thing, which I agree with. I think, yeah, for the most part, you should let the state government deal with it. But if the state government's really lacking, like California's Gavin Newsom has done, it's a disaster. I mean, yeah. It's a complete disaster going on in California. So eventually, I think the national government has to step in eventually and get the problem solved. And guys, I believe in, honestly, the national government has its things, the state government has its thing, and the local government has its things. So there's 3 levels of government. I think they all have their parts, but eventually you just got to say, man, we have so much problems. I think we need to let Trump deal with it, and that's what Trump's doing, which I do support. Trump's also deploying the U.S. National Guard into Washington, D.C., so he's going to have full control over it. So Washington, D.C., I know they're the capital, you guys do know, the Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. So Trump's pretty much going to try to federalize it, which, what do you mean by federalize? I mean, control it way more than Trump's really supposed to control Washington, D.C. It makes sense. We'll just see what really happens. Because really, be honest with me, it's crazy, man. Washington, D.C. is a complete disaster. There's homeless people all over the streets, and we haven't really done anything. But thank God Trump's trying to do this. I respect him for it. This is a good thing that President Trump's doing, federalizing Washington, D.C. I think it's a good thing. I get you gotta let the local governments take care of it too. But if they're not going to do anything, the state government's also not going to do anything. I know Washington, D.C. is not a state, but I'm just saying, as an example, local government's not going to do anything, the state government's deal with it. They're not going to do anything. I think you eventually go to the national government to deal with it. So that's how I level the problem. And I think they should all have their 3 parts, all 3 levels of government, local, national, and local, state, national. I think they all have their parts, but we'll see what just happens. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching as always. See you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out. Happy Monday. Have a great night. Oh yeah, first day of school that happened. Hope everyone had a great day there. But thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.